Is there on there already? Or?
No, he's not.
Okay, just add it to it.
Just right in there.
Okay.
I like how Brady Evans ain't had a trailer here all week, but they went to. Oh, yeah. is that coincidental?
The bowline is actually the one that probably cannot do anything on this site, but it's one they had set something.
It was the best one.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Thank everyone for coming. We're very excited today to celebrate this exciting announcement from the Ohio Department of Development, Jackson County Board of Commissioners, City of Jackson, and the Jackson County Economic Development Partnership regarding the development of the Wellston Medical Office Building project and its future use. This is a very exciting time for the Economic Development Partnership. We've been waiting for, I want to say, many years. I've been on the board for many years. And Jennifer, we go back to Jennifer's tenure. We've been always looking for a project that we could reach out and help our community, but also help our partnership as well. So we're very excited and what's going to happen here in Wellston. I want to introduce some dignitaries with us today. Special guest, Director of Ohio Department of Development, Lydia McHellick. If you would, just hold on to your applause and we'll do at the end. I know she's the star of the show, but hold on to your applause, and at the end we will give everybody a round of applause, okay? Director of the Ohio Governor's Office of Appalachia, John Kerry. Representing the Office of Governor Mike DeWine, Bonnie Ward. Representing the Office of Senator Bernie Moreno, Julie Stevenson. Representing the Office of Senator John Husted, Bryn Stepp. Representing the Office of Congressman David Taylor, Michael Perkins. Representing the Office of State Representative Jason Stevens, Grant Plummer. Representing David Yost is Bradley Kennedy. Executive Director of the Ohio Valley Regional Development Commission, Stephanie Gilbert, along with their Public Relations Coordinator, Gina Connorsworth. Project Manager of Southeast Ohio Economic Development, Gloria Blavelt. And excuse me if I do mispronounce some of these names. President of the Jackson County Board of Commissioners, John Hensler. Jackson County Commissioner, Paul Hallard. Jackson County Commissioner, Donnie Willis. The Mayor of the City of Wellston, Anthony Brenner. Director of Public Service and Safety for the City of Wellston, Dave Walton. The Mayor of the City of Jackson, Randy Evans. To introduce our guest speaker today, yes, a round of applause. We can now. It had to come from the star. It starts somewhere. To introduce our speaker today is John Kerry. We don't need to introduce him a whole lot. He is Mr. Wellston. And John, turn it over to you. Thank you.
All right.
Thank you, Joe. Well, this is a very exciting day. I've been thinking a lot about how I was going to introduce Director Mahalik and what I was going to say today. But this is really a transformational project for not only Wellston, but Vinton County and Jackson County. I never thought I would have the opportunity when my dad had a trash hauling business, excuse me, and I used to tear down all the boxes and put the trash in the truck here. So having the opportunity to introduce Director Mahalik, who's one of the most successful directors of the Department of Development during this historic occasion. And I always tell everybody that, it's a historic occasion if Patrick is here. He's our videographer from the Department of Development. And Mason is our communications director. That's not his title. I always mess up title. Well, Mason's in charge of communications here today. And Jane Pereira is the Director Mahalik's assistant. And if you need to talk to Director Mahalik or invite her somewhere, Jane's the person you want to talk to. And Austin Ward, who's the pride of Vinton County, works in our office, is also here. So I want to thank them for being here. So Director Mahalik has led a historic investment in the state of Ohio. She's a native of Indiana, and we're very thankful to the University of Findlay for recruiting her to play basketball. And she decided she met the love of her life there in Findlay, and where she and her family and 3 children live. She became mayor of Findlay, was very successful, was tasked by Governor DeWine and Lieutenant Governor Eusted to become the director of the Department of Development in 2019. Our slogan in leadership from Director Mahalik is empowering communities to succeed. And it's not just a slogan, it's something we live every day. And as a former mayor, Director Mahalik really understands what local communities are going through, what the challenges are, and she looks at it from a mayor's perspective, which we have several mayors here that are former mayors. So if you're a mayor, former mayor, now, would you please just stand up? I just kind of want to recognize some of the other mayors. So it's not just a slogan, it's how we try to figure things out at the direction of Director Mahalik to help communities. And so I'm so very proud to work for her, very proud to have her in Wellston. And she's no stranger to Jackson County. She's not only been to places where everybody stops, like General Mills and Bellicio's. She's been across the county many times. We visited H&H Tire in Oak Hill, for example. That was a fun trip. So it's my great privilege to introduce Director Mahalik.
Thanks, John. It is an absolute delight to be here in your hometown. I know how much pride you have for Wellston. I know how meaningful the service of mayor can be, not only to one personally, but to the people who you call neighbors. So thank you for that introduction. You know, a story that I don't tell very often because it shows maybe that both Director Carey and I actually have emotion, is right as we were coming towards the end of deciding all of these different projects that we were evaluating through the ACGP, the Appalachian Community Grant Program. John and I were sitting in this table in the middle of our leadership suite, and I looked at him and I was starting to well up, and I said, you know, these projects that we're going to recommend to the governor are going to be very, very important to these communities, and it's going to make a really, really big difference. And we as leaders will never have an opportunity to have that much of an impact. And so I will never forget that, because you got a little weepy too. But I think what we knew at the time was that we were on the precipice of something really great. And what's really fun is to be able to come to events like this and actually see them starting to happen and occur. So thank you for giving me an opportunity to be a part of this. Commissioners, it's great to see you. You are tremendous partners. Love working with you here in Jackson County, and excited to do even more in the coming months or so. Mayor, always good to see you. Nice to be here. Mayor Evans, it's nice to see you. I will tell you that when it's warm out in Findlay on the weekends in the summer when we're by the pool, I have a koozie with Jackson on it that holds my Miller Lite, and it's very nicely branded with the water tower and the apple on it. And everybody's like, "Where's that?" And I was like, "It's a really cool place." So, Mayor, I would encourage you to, maybe dig in and get some koozies, because everybody's Miller Lite needs to stay cold. My daughter, Delaney, is in the 4th grade. If you were to ask her in our household, she's the one that actually is in charge. But not long ago, she woke up and she was feeling a little sick. It was one of those mornings that I know us as parents or grandparents know all too often. She had school, I had to get to work, but we live in Findlay, of course, where her pediatrician, our pharmacy, are just a really short drive away. She got the care that she needed, the medicine that was necessary, and we both very quickly got back to our day. But here in Wellston and in Jackson County, things aren't that simple right now. Just this week, of course, I'm told the local pharmacy closed, forcing people to have to go to a neighboring community. So that means a parent with a sick child can no longer stop on the way home from work to pick up the medicine that their child needs. Or a senior who's managing diabetes has to drive now out of town in order to get the insulin that they require. And these aren't really small inconveniences, they're real challenges. But that is why today matters, because this community has decided to take action. In my role at the Department of Development, I have the incredible honor of traveling all across the state of Ohio. I get to meet our local leaders, and I get to see firsthand the kind of transformational change that happens and is possible when communities come together with like a vision and commitment and determination. And I can tell you that what's happening here, certainly in Wellston and in Jackson County, is something really, really special. For generations, Ohioans of this great region have turned big dreams into even bigger realities. You've forged communities, you've carved out a legacy of what I would call some real resilience and innovation that has absolutely defined our state. And today, we are certainly continuing that tradition. You see, everybody, no matter where they live, deserves a chance to thrive, to get a good education, to find a good paying job, and to build their best life right here in Ohio. Okay. Thank you. And it starts, quite frankly, ensuring that every Ohioan has access to the high quality basic primary care that they deserve. And it's certainly why I'm very proud to join you today as we celebrate the renovation of this building into what will become a new health clinic and a pharmacy. And I'm also really proud to say that through the leadership of Governor DeWine, we are investing more than $1.6 million in order to make it happen. This clinic will not only serve the people of Wellston, but also those who live in Vinton and Jackson County. And moments like this are absolutely a reminder that when the most meaningful change starts, it starts with the basics. Like knowing help is close when you need it most. Because when someone that you love is sick, not feeling well, or whether you're managing a chronic condition, or when you just need a prescription filled, nothing matters more than having access to care in your own community. So today, we're starting to restore that peace of mind. And just as this facility will care for the health of this community, it's also actually going to power the local community here in Wellston. Because with every exam room that opens and every service that's offered, well, there's a job. There's a job behind it. Healthcare workers, administrative staff, pharmacy technicians, support personnel. This clinic isn't just meeting demands and needs, it's creating opportunities for the people that live here. And across Ohio, we've been investing in workforce solutions that connect people with in-demand careers. Certainly in the healthcare industry, that's a really, really big deal. And we're looking forward to executing that success. Let's talk about some thank yous for a minute. A project like this doesn't happen by chance. As I said, it happens when many people come together with a shared vision and determination to make it a reality. So my thanks to our partners in the Ohio General Assembly. They're great, and it's really because of them that we've been privileged to empower communities, just like this one, to dream really big and achieve results. My appreciation to Adena Health System, the healthcare provider in this new facility, and our partners at the Jackson County Economic Development Partnership. You are amazing. I love helping you. You are really great on the execution side, and I appreciate that. Thank you. And certainly to Director Carey and his entire team at GOA, who absolutely play a very pivotal role in ensuring that these funds go to where they're needed most. And thanks to Governor DeWine. Governor DeWine had a vision for this program, and we're doing a good job, I think, of executing on it. But he also has a vision for Ohio. That means that we will help create an Ohio where everyone, no matter where they're from, they can live up to their God-given potential. But most of all, I want to thank you, this community. You've believed in what this region can be, and you're proving that when we work together, real change happens. Our money here is important, and it's an important component of getting this done, but without the local commitment, without the local folks believing in this, it wouldn't be a reality that it is today. I can't wait to see when this project is open and running, and see the space when it's next completed. John, if you want to unpack boxes with me and we'll take them down for old time's sake, that would be great. But it's really going to have a lasting impact on the future of Jackson County and Wellston and the rest of the region. Thank you so much for working us to help make these dreams a reality for you all. Thank you so much for asking me to be a part of this. Congratulations to you all.
Thank you very much, Director Mahalik, for those phenomenal words. It's always awesome to have you here because it's finally somebody the same has to look up to. So, oh.
Now you're in trouble.
Oh, wait. Was I not supposed to pick on Sam? Okay. But today I get the honor of being able to introduce a few great partners in this project today. The first is going to be Jeff Graham, the president and CEO of Adena Health Systems. And so I was like, wait a minute, there has to be something else. What else can I throw in there? So Randy, I want you to know you better be careful because Jeff is an avid bow hunter and loves to hunt here in Jackson County. And when they were working on the Jackson project, he showed up in his camos, making sure everything was going all right. So just in case. So that's, but Jeff, if you'd like to come up and give us a few words on this exciting announcement.
Well, good morning, everyone. And I thought about wearing my camo today. It's a true story. I actually did that. But I'm originally from Soda County, south of here, but I've spent many years in Jackson County and Wellston area, and it's just a beautiful, beautiful place. And so I'm really excited for today and all of you joining us here. And this is a special day for Wellston. It's a special day for Adena. You know, we started here back in 2016. I'm looking at all the Adena caregivers, and I've heard, you know, I came back to Adena in 2017, and one of the first things I heard was, we need more space. We need more space here, and we're outgrowing our space. And so for us to have this opportunity here today to continue to expand, and with this construction project, you know, construction is construction. Nothing against the construction folks. And I always say at Adena is not the building. Adena is the people that make the building come alive. And so when I look at this project that's happening here, it's a reflection of Adena's commitment to the Wellston communities and in the areas, other communities in this areas. Events like this are very exciting, and I have the privilege to get to attend to a lot of these in the communities that we serve, but it directly speaks to, you know, our vision of being the region's most trusted partner in healthcare. And I think today represents that partnership. I was sitting here as others were speaking, I was looking at this Partnership Plaza. What a perfect name. What a perfect name, because that's truly what it took, is many different partners coming together about the community, expanding the community and the health of the community. And that's why we're so happy to be here today and announcing this expansion and relocating our Adena Family Medicine Wellston Clinic, opening early next year. The other piece about this project, it fits directly with, as I mentioned, partnerships, but it's also part of our core strategic initiatives, along with partnership, is the growth. And what I mean by that is, you know, this is a healthy community that's growing. And to Director Mahalik's comments, you know, healthcare and Adena being a part of this is helping this community grow, and that's what it's about. It's about a thriving, healthy community, and we want to be a part of that and continue to be a part of that. Well, this project just didn't happen overnight. you know, we've been working on this project and discussing what else could be done here in Wellston since 2020. And so it's exciting to be able to be here today to get this thing off the ground. And we've been a part, as I said, of this community since 2015, 2016, and it's continuing to grow. And I've heard also from our caregivers, we need that space. And so today we are going to grow as Wellston continues to grow. This clinic is going to be over 4 times the size of our current space and will allow us to continue to meet the health care as it grows in this community. This building represents 8,600 square feet, which will be filled with modern healthcare space and modern patient-focused space. We're going to expand waiting areas. We're going to expand exam rooms. We have primary care, but the exciting piece is we're expanding to specialty care, which will be new for this community, and we're excited about that. And then I know Director Melnick mentioned the pharmacy, but we're going to have a drive-through retail pharmacy here, right here in this community. That's a big deal, and we're excited about that. You know, this is not just an investment in a building. It's about the investment in the people and in the people in this community's health and the future of rural care. As you're hearing today, this project is the result of powerful collaborations among many groups. And I want to just recognize how grateful Adena is for this partnership. We'd like to thank the Jackson County Economic Development Partnership, the City of Wellston, the Jackson County Commissioners, the Appalachian Regional Commission, the Ohio Department of Development, and so many others for the support in helping make today a reality. That's what's possible when people work together with a shared purpose and a common vision. We're building a space today where families will come for generations, whether it's for a checkup, a lab test, or go through the drive-through pharmacy. Most importantly, we're ensuring that people here in Wellston and the surrounding communities can access high-quality care that is close to home. And that really speaks to who Adena is. Our focus is not about having people have to leave the community for care. We've always been focused on bringing the care to the community, and we're very proud that we're able to do that. So with that, I look forward to 2026. I'll come help move boxes, whatever we need to do. But I'm very excited about today, and thank you all for being here.
Next, I get to introduce